welcome back to this channel. This is Ghanatube. Quickly, Yanko in Semawodo Ekoso Ewo on my Ghanemu and beyond. Yebo everyone, this is good news to Africa and especially Ghana because we have been on top of this particular story. Good news. That is what we want to hear. Good news, not sad news, not breaking, not heartbreaking news. No, and yeah, no NIP. And this is coming from China. We know how China, when it comes to trade, when it comes to industrialization and other stuff, China is at the top of all of these. Now, China, it will say Africa. As we all know, Africa is a struggling continent. The countries in Africa, they are developing and they are really struggling to develop. How can see Africa? Meanwhile, Africa, they have the resources, they have the minerals, they have everything that is Africa, especially Ghana. Ghana is endowed with gold, bauxite, mineral, aluminium, oil, whatever, salt, and name it, cocoa, but we are still struggling. We are not able to develop well as the Western countries. But we realize that there is a particular problem. Now, free China, now China we say Africa is really struggling. And say trade, a trade continent initiative free trade policy with 33 African countries, which Ghana happens to be the top of it because they realize that Ghana, we can do a lot over all Africa. When it comes to peace, we are number one. They're talking about countries that have a lot of minerals, cocoa and all that. Ghana is also on top. In China, my initiative a free trade policy with these 33 African countries. We have 54 countries in Africa, if I'm not mistaken. And they've just elected 33 of them. And the good news here is that Ghana is topping of the 33 African countries. China are selected to initiate a free trade policy with them. So I'll quickly read it now. Also, who will comment here now with the ambassador? This is indeed a good news, but we are hoping, say, after this policy announcement, this encounter with China, Ghana will move forward to the next level. During the China African Forum in September, the Chinese President Xi Jinping, please don't come for me at the comment section. I'm begging you, committed to invest $51 billion in Africa while also eliminating tariffs for all developing countries, including 33 African states. That was a seminar that was held in September. China eliminated tariffs for all developing countries, including 33 African states. The zero tariff policy aims to drive industrial cooperation, upgrading and encourage more countries from the global side to pursue modernization. President Xi Jinping pledged to triple the number of infrastructure projects in Africa and deepen cooperation in industry, agriculture, infrastructure, trade, and investment. So what's it? Which Ghana happens to be on top. This initiative has reportedly been put into effect as China is set to literally allow zero tariffs market access for all products to developing nations. Chinese state media reported that the East Asian country's zero tariff policy for developing countries took effect on Sunday as seen on Sputnik. Africa is the continent with the largest number of least developed countries. That is so sad to hear, but that is the truth and the facts though. And China's zero tariff measure aims to drive industrial cooperation, upgrading through large-scale trade, enhance China-Africa cooperation, and encourage more countries from the global side to jointly pursue modernization. Yang Borong, a researcher at the China-Africa Institute, told the Xinhua News Agency, for these are Chinese terms, so please allow me as the comment section Furthermore, during an interview, Christopher Mustavogua, a member of the ruling Zimbabwe African National Union Patriotic Front Party Politburo, lauded the initiative, noting that the move will strengthen commercial ties between China and Africa. Personally, I think it's a good one if there is no bad motive attached. So, that is a good one. Reports indicate that the zero tariff policy targets the development needs of countries from the global side and underscores China's willingness to share opportunities for development with other countries through specific acts. The objective of the treatment, according to the Chinese government, is to extend unilateral openness to the least developed countries and promote shared development. Rabincha Claudio, a Malingi international relations expert, stated, benefiting from China's zero tariff treatment are products from Madagascar, including agricultural products, textiles and clothing products, seafood products, and handicraft food products, as per a report from Xinhua. So, this is good news from China. So, this is it. Bills a Ghana for any name na just say this collabo with China. We hope say Africa and as a bit yama Africa akwenim etupon to the level where we all want Africa to be. So in some years to come, Africa should not be tagged as a less developed continent in the world. We don't want that. So during the forum on China African cooperation in September, President Xi Jinping pledged to increase its support to Africa with $51 billion in funding. Additionally, China pledged to triple the number of infrastructure projects it has in Africa. Regardless of Xi's current move towards high-tech, smaller projects focused on green technology, China is still dedicated to regional development on a broad scale. China is ready to deepen cooperation with Africa in industry, agriculture, infrastructure, and trade investment, the Chinese president said to the African leaders present at the forum. Also, the Chinese president pledged 30 infrastructure connection projects and 30 clean energy initiatives for Africa, as well as prospective collaboration in nuclear technology to alleviate the continent's power shortages. So, this is quite good news from China. So these are some of the things happening, and I'm happy that Ghana is part of this initiative. If you have any comments, please go to the comment section and leave your comment. Please let your comment be respectful. Even if I reply, I'll reply you. Why not? Me I'm say and then seven and snowy. For Sisiati Macron.